What's up, guys? I'm bringing you guys a special video today. This is my Christmas special. I decided to give you guys a little mini montage thing at the beginning, and we're gonna have a new little intro thingy bob, and I thought that was pretty cool. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys my sets actually, and show you guys what strategies I use for certain modes, and what things I do to counter abilities and such and such. And after that, I'll be giving you guys an artifact assault match. It's one of many that I had with League of Rage. It was really fun and I really enjoyed it. I might be commentating through that all the way, I'm not sure, because right now I don't even have half of this video done, but alright, let's get started. First up is my Assassinate 1 set. On here I have Smoke, Firecrackers, Knives, Kill Buffer, overall cooldowns, Streak 550, and Boost cooldowns. With this, I normally play against noobs to moderately good players. This is a set I use for those kind of lobbies in Assassinate. Generally Smoke Bomb need that for if I get chased down in those kind of noob lobbies. Same for Firecrackers, because they will, most likely run at you and kill an NPC if they're firecrackered or such and such. And of course Knives for more stuns. I have Kill Buffer so I can make use of my 550. Overall cooldowns, of course, so I can get my abilities back as fast as possible. And boost cooldowns I have on here because, well, I pretty much have boost cooldowns on all of my sets because it's very rare for anybody to get their lose streak. I've never seen anybody get their lose streak unless they sucked hard at this game or purposely try to get it. So I only use boost cooldowns on all my sets because I might as well just have my abilities back rather than getting a ×2 score or any of the other lose streaks. Although a lot of them are useful, I just don't want to use some of those things because I will not get a lose streak activated. Okay, next is my Assassinate 2 set. On here I swap out Firecrackers for Animus Shield, and I swap out Kill Buffer for Resistance, and my streak is changed to 250. This is my competitive set. I use this anytime I notice that there are level 50s in there, or people who use Smoke Bomb, or anybody I know that I run into in Assassinate. So of course I know you need Animus Shield to combat people who are going to knife you, people who are going to smoke you, or such and such. A lot of situations I would knife somebody and then I would go up to them and they would smoke me. So shield is what I use a lot of the time for certain stuns like that. Any other uses I have for it is to avoid gun, or to, I guess, when I'm killing, I throw it on. It either stops somebody's poison from hitting me, because that gets annoying when you're getting Volch poisoned, or somebody decides to smoke me while I'm killing when they're trying to get both of us in their Smoke Bomb. And of course I have Resistance so I can stop being contested, because I do not go for too much baiting or anything like that with this set because it's mostly competitive. So, and of course 250 because of the same reason. Okay, this one is my deathmatch set. It's my only deathmatch set because I don't play deathmatch too often. But I have Smoke, Disguise, Knives, OC, Kill Buffer, Animus Hack, and Score ×2. Of course I need Smoke Bomb for, I guess, when you play in those open maps. Like, I would like to use another ability. I do not like using Smoke Bomb in deathmatch at all. But a lot of the times when I get in those open maps like Virginia Plantation, people will chase me down, and it gets pretty fucking annoying because in deathmatch you really can't do anything about it. And when I do play the mode, I do like to play my modes for a long period of time, so most likely I will run into those lobbies. But I am able to switch between my other sets and play with them, but whatever. Disguise is a must. Use Disguise to walk around freely without people being like, oh, that's him. because in most cases, you know, people don't recognize you in your sky. So it's mostly deathmatch's secret weapon. Everybody uses it. I have kill buffer on so I can get the animus hack faster. I love using animus hack mainly because when you're in a very rabid lobby and all of a sudden you get animus hack and you just hack everybody, all of a sudden the whole lobby is quiet and empty. You're just like, this is nice. This is very nice, because everybody calms down and their bitches, their bitch asses don't wanna they don't want to get hacked. Okay, I'm gonna go through my manhunt sets. Let's start off with my original defense set. Of course, smoke bomb. I have glimmer, knives, sixth sense, overall cooldowns, and silent streak 250 with boost cooldown. Of course, you guys know smoke defense. Actually, this whole set's mostly for noob lobbies. Mainly because glimmer doesn't really work against high level players. It could, but the situations I would need them to work in wouldn't really arise too often, because if I am playing against good players, my teammates are where I need to be. I need to be helping my teammates. I can't be off on a corner trying to get a cornerstone on one person, and it wouldn't work. You know, the cornerstone, the rest of the people are going down the hallway. But other than that, I love using glimmer within dark areas and, you know, bushes and shit like that. Glimmer works. Glimmer is amazing, and I don't see any problem with it. I don't know why people complain about it. I use sixth sense because I like knowing where everybody is. There's no point in me like trying to regroup with my teammates if this motherfucker is gonna cut me off that I see as a red arrow. And of course, silent streak, so you can get your you know, stun streak, stun streak. And let me go to my second defense set. This is for my competitive use. It's pretty much the same thing. I just swap out glimmer for animus shield, and it's the same thing with my assassinate set. You know, I have to deal with people who smoke me as I knife them, or hell, people who try to smoke the whole team. So or gun for manhunt. So in situations like that, that's why I use this competitively. Okay, my offensive set though. I use wipe, disguise, and resistance on here, along with the silent streak 550 and score ×2. I only have score ×2 on here because this is probably the only mode where there's an instance of me actually getting my lost streak triggered. But it's rare because, you know, it's pretty easy to kill people in this game, but it's also pretty easy to get stunned repeatedly. But of course, I use wipe to reveal pursuers, and it's also pretty useful on new players because for some reason they think they cannot do anything once they're wiped. They think that they are not allowed to do anything, like it really cancels out everything. Or maybe they're spamming an ability and they're like, what? Why can I use it? Or some shit like that. And of course I have disguise on here. That's a must because disguise is so fucking overpowered. The only time I don't like when I use disguise is when I'm in a lobby of people who like the OSB, who are on my side. And of course they don't care to be stealthy. They'll just walk up in there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. And that shit gets pretty annoying, but other than that, disguise is amazing. People never see it coming, no matter how good you are. Like, if you can use disguise well, it's pretty damn nice to use it. And of course, I have resistance on. It's so I can keep moving even if I'm contested. I don't care if I'm stunned for a while because I don't get stunned too often. Last but not least, I have my artifact assault set. In artifact assault, I go for the artifact. I don't like defending. I defend if I need to. Like, if the guy is near me, I will take him out because, you know, if no one else is around, well, who else will do it? But I mostly go for the artifact, if anything. I have smoke bomb, of course, for stopping people from, you know, chasing me down, or hell, running in there and smoking the whole team, stunning them and getting the fuck out. I have decoy. Decoy is surprisingly good in artifact assaults. It's like no matter how good you are, it's like, oh shit, decoy, because you see all these people running around in an artifact assault. You're so used to just chasing somebody down and getting the artifact back. But, you know, if I already have the artifact and my decoy is deployed, it will have the artifact icon above the head. So, you know, I could just walk away, really, while the decoy is going. And it's kind of hilarious in situations like that. And I also love using it on Woolcott, mostly because in both areas it's kind of a small little square area, and a decoy just runs around in there, and normally everybody always falls for it. I also have knives, you know, for extra stunning or whatever. I used to have gun on this set because it, you know, in lobbies where, you know, just I needed it. I needed gun. Like, this guy is so far out of everybody's reach. There's no way we can get him. I could just shoot him, but I ran into I rarely ran into situations where I needed a gun like that. I ended up having to forcefully use it in stupid situations. Like, this guy popped smoke bomb. I just shot him out of his smoke bomb, which is really cheap and pretty fucked up. So I just got rid of it and grabbed knives. I have resilience since I do grab the artifact still, so, and I don't need to be affected by abilities. And majorly, those are all my ability sets. Okay, let's go over my crafted abilities. I'll go one by one with all of them. Let's start out, yeah, with the first one, decoy. Oop. Totally just hit my controller and it freaked out. Oh god. Okay, let's go back to this. Okay, my decoy. I have one on duration and one on cooldown. I found that behavior doesn't really do anything for me. I don't even know what it really does. I haven't tested it out. I just know that I need a decoy to stay around longer so people could actually go for it instead of disappearing almost instantly. I would really love to have it on 2 points, but I guess it's not too useful to have a decoy running for such a long period of time. It is 15 seconds, and that's very long. I also boosted up the cooldown because, well, I use it a lot, and the cooldown's already pretty low, especially at 55. So it's pretty good as it is. I have tripwire right here at range and cooldown. If I ever do use tripwire, I like to have it so I can just throw it down and it'll work. As in, it has good enough range, and I have it often enough to where I want to use it. Because I don't know why anybody would have it on activation time, because anytime you use tripwire, you're planning ahead, so you have time for it to activate. Other than that, it's like you're trying to use it for smoke bomb, then that won't really work. Fun as it may be, but it won't really work. I have disguise on duration and cooldown, because disguise is already long enough as it is. It's not ACB disguise. It's long as fuck. Holy shit. And then having it one on cooldown will have disguise often enough to where I need it. So I think this is actually the most perfect disguise can be. Like exposure time, who cares, because you can just wait until you're fully disguised before doing anything, and then the rest of it's just pretty awesome. Knives, I have the same thing, kind of duration and cooldown. Yeah, I needed longer lasting knives, and I needed you know, them to come more often. But I've had issues to where, you know, people long lasting knife me. I'm like, this is pretty fucked up, but I don't want to risk the fact that I don't have knives as often as I need to, because you'll face it, everyone uses knives and they are useful as hell in this game. So I've even been thinking about doing 2 on the cooldown, but for lag reasons and because I like to stun from far away at times to keep people, you know, from fucking me over with lag, because they would slide through anything else if I tried to knife them closely. So I have it on duration. Next, firecrackers. Firecrackers I think are perfect by themselves, so I just knock it all the way up in the cooldown. I could increase the range and see what it's like that, or duration, but I don't think the duration really changes anything. It does fade away eventually, so what does it matter? Morph, I have it on duplicates and cooldown. Every so often I try it on manhunt or artifact assault or whatever, just for the lulz. I mean, it's good, you can throw it now, so I might even try it on deathmatch soon, but I have it crafted just for such occasion. I have bodyguard on max cooldown. I don't know how bodyguard really works. I'm probably gonna need to ask people around, probably Trickster, because she uses bodyguard much more often than I do. But you know, when I do use it, it works, but it's a confusing ability, and it's not something I'm used to. I'm not used to someone else doing it for me, unless it's a teammate. Okay, wipe is, I think wipe is fine how it is. I tried it on range for, I guess, grabbing artifacts, running in and wiping everybody, or duration all the way, and I thought that was probably the most hilarious thing ever. But I only use it in manhunts right now, so I throw it all on cooldown because mostly I don't use it to stop people's abilities. I use it to reveal people, you know. I just use it really quickly because I get it. 55 is a really good cooldown for this ability. Might be a little bit overpowered at that cooldown, but I think it's perfect the way it is, and I use it as often as I really need to. Disruption Dart, stupid, don't use it. It sucked. This is the time where I tried it out, and it's a piece of shit. Glimmer, oh, I have it on duration and cooldown. It's just like Disguise, but I think it needs to last a little bit longer because when I get into the areas where I do use it, it seems like it just goes kaput too fast. So I really want to increase the duration, but it wouldn't give me as many chances as I want to use the damn ability. I have shield on cooldown. I think it's fine the way it is. I might want it to go up on duration, but I guess I have it on cooldown because I want it to last so short, because I want to learn, like I've been learning when to activate shield and use it well, instead of, you know, having it on for like hours or whatever. Not hours, but you know, it's better than, you know, it's learning to react. You know, you don't have to rely on it just being there on, just constantly on to protect you. You know, you have to activate it at the right time and, you know, take whatever ability is being, you know, shoved at you. Of course, gun on max cooldown because that's how gun works. Quick shots everywhere. Poison Dart, also a piece of shit. I had it on range to try fucking people up at long range just for the lulz. Of course, poison on max score. I don't know why anybody. Actually, I've seen poison like super fast acting, like no delay whatsoever. People just die instantaneously, and I think it's actually pretty cool. But I don't know, I might have to try that out. So it's just been weird seeing people actually using poison, like really fast acting with like 0 delay. That shit's hilarious. And last but not least, I have smoke. I have it on max duration for all those situations where you need it. And if anything, I like it at its max cooldown. I'm not gonna spam smoke. I don't use it like that. I use it when I need it, and that's about it. I don't need range because that's utterly ridiculous. But that's all my sets. Okay guys, this is the Artifact Assault match that I was telling you about. This is the last one of many that we played. We're up against about, I think it's 4 people, and they stay the whole match. They're just level 50s. They're pretty good at playing. I think some of them try to camp and do weird things. It's kind of odd. You'll see it throughout. But mostly throughout this, you'll see how I play Artifact Assault, and I play mostly for the artifact, and I rely heavily on my teammates, and it's really good to have a good team. Throughout this, you'll see, you know, Zonti and Ted and Ninja helping me out in a lot of sticky situations, and you know, it's just great to have teammates like that and have them help you in dire situations when you have the artifact or anything else like that. That's why I think Artifact Assault is such a strong mode right now, and expect this to, you know, be in tournaments much more than it has been before. But to all you guys, happy holidays, and enjoy watching the rest of this.
You score. The opposing team's artifact. You score. The opposing team's artifact is back at their base. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. You are now a target. Honorable death. The opposing team stole your artifact. Your artifact is back at your base. You score. You score. You are now a target. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team stole your artifact. Your artifact is back at your base. Honorable death. You score. The opposing team stole your artifact. You are now a target. You are now a target. Honorable death. You are now a target. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team stole your artifact. Your artifact is back at your base. You score. You stole the opposing team's artifact. opposing team stole your artifact. You score. The opposing team scores. You are now a target. Honorable death. You are now a target. You stole the opposing team's artifact. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team's artifact is back at their base. The opposing team stole your artifact. Your artifact is back at your base. You stole the opposing team's artifact. You dropped the opposing team's artifact. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team's artifact is back at their base. Your teammates stole the opposing team's artifact. You are now a target. The opposing team stole your artifact. You are now a pursuer. You are now a target. You score. One minute remaining. You dropped the opposing team's artifact. The opposing team scores. The opposing team stole your artifact. You are now a target. 30 seconds remaining. Your artifact is back at your base. The opposing team stole your artifact. You score. Your team has won.